Yeah. Qadeer. Real talk. Listen. They hit the channel when they tired of the cap. Scroll past fluff, then they land on facts. Face to the cam, you can see I don't act. Say the hard things that they scared to unpack. I was in the comments, fighting through the noise, arguing with strangers like I ever had a choice. Then I flipped the pain, turned the page to a voice. Now the truth got a face and a name, it's the boy. Qadeer, real talk, that's the brand, that's the vibe. If I said it, then I meant it on high. YouTube page, but it's deeper than the views. Every single upload, cutting through the rules. Qadeer, real talk, when you tired of pretending. Click play, that's a whole life lesson. Real talk, real pain, real healing. Real name, real face, real feeling.
Yo. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. We back with another one. Another GOAT one. It's Qadeer's Real Talk with Qadeer. Over here, we about to break down some real and we dissecting the fake. Names pop up. Y'all know how this shit go, man. We will not discriminate. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Share the video. Share the live. I want to say I greatly appreciate all of my supporters, all of my subscribers. Greatly appreciate y'all. We're only like 40 away from crossing that threshold. I greatly appreciate y'all. Membership, if you want to become a member. Smashing that like button, man. Subscribing to the channel, man, is the best donations. You know, Cash App at the bottom of the screen. You can do it all, man. I appreciate any and all. Now we got a few topics that I want to talk about, but these three people that I'm gonna talk about, these three older people, right? I know y'all see two of the names, right? Wack100 and Charleston White, right? I also want to talk about Stephen A. Smith. See, these three dudes right here, man, I believe that they was literally sent to destroy the black culture by any means, you know what I'm saying? And we could just say, I ain't gonna fully, you know, place full blame on them, but you gotta say that they play a major part in what the youth see, or what they, you know, what they consider real and what they consider fake. But it's like they flip-flop, you know, especially Charleston White and Wack100. 1 minute you got these two goofies telling you stay out the streets, it's not good to be in the streets, but then you got, on the other hand, you got them telling the youth that's not gangster, you got to go crash out to go to jail in order to be a gangster. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just a manipulation. They're manipulating, you know, these old house Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Old house Negroes. Yeah, they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White finally has been exposed. Yeah, they said allegedly he SA 3 of his female little cousins. Yeah. And here's the thing, right? This is America's favorite uncle, right? Majority of all of these dudes that I'm about to speak about, they had some type of those type of allegations, man. Y'all gotta pay attention. They all had these type of allegations. You had Wack100, right? Wack100 and his so-called bimbo ass blotch BBL girlfriend R&B. They had some allegations on them about the Congo stuff, and just somehow, some way, everybody just stopped talking about it. But you literally have them on the phone talking about it, literally. And these two bimbos running around acting like ain't nothing happened. You know what I mean? Same thing with Charleston White. This woman has paperwork from when they took the test and everything. That boy semen came back. And he literally said on a few of his lives that, yeah, I took it, but that was 40 years ago. Who could prove it? They all running the same circle, man. They all running the same circle. Wack100, DJ Academics, Charleston White. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention to the circles. Yeah? All of them running the same circle because they all got them same type of allegations towards them, man. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say allegedly, but we gotta pay attention, you know. And then I also want to cover rest in peace to the young brother who lost his life in Mississippi. And we all know, man, by the way it's looking, that was a homicide. They could try to make it out to be an accident, but from the videos that's been surfacing and all of the family and everybody going to delete their accounts on social media and all that, it ain't looking too good, man. It's looking like foul play. It's definitely looking like foul play, but we're gonna react to some things, man. Well, we're gonna go to Instagram. Hold up, wait. We also gonna react to a little bit of Qadeer revealing the students of Streaming University. What's crazy is, right? I kind of figured the Clovers, they wasn't gonna make it, because when he said that apology to Gigi, and let's give Kai a round of applause, right? Let's give him his flowers. But we ain't gonna give him his flowers. But I'm gonna give him a round of applause, right? Because he apologized to that female, knowing that she was going through what she was going through, all because of how he portrayed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I really feel about the whole Streaming University. You know, the way he revealed the students and all of that. I honestly, truly feel like, and I know a lot of people gonna be like, yo, this nigga always saying, bro, they gotta understand what type of world we are in right now. Which is 2026, right? We are in the world of influence. They, by all means, they need to influence the youth to destruct, right? And the reason why I say that is when you see the people that he chose as students, it makes you question, like, your age, Platboy Max, Silky, Ring, Marty. Now, I mean, shout out to them, right? But me personally, I feel like all of the people who's gonna be actually really doing the ritual thing, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know, the little ritual shit. I feel like those are the people that got picked. Platboy Max? Serious?
Ooh, shower. Come on, what time? Ooh, shower. See, that's grapes. Oh my God, legendary grape. Drop. Dream Doll died? What? Doll died? Dream Doll died? What? No. Dream Doll.
So that's crazy right there too. That young lady, how she lost her life, man. That is very much crazy, man. And they said, damn, that's crazy. So he picked her to go on there. Damn, that's crazy. That's like some. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's weird right there. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's some weird shit, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's some weird shit, bro. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. See, I ain't know. See, I ain't know all of that. Now, like, I was just talking a little bit of shit, right? But now, let's sit back and think about what the hell going on. Cause like I said, Kai Cenat, he kind of gives me like Kevin Hart, P. Diddy vibes now. You feel I'm coming from? Like, he give me that type of, like, they got a hold of him, man. Allegedly. But I feel like they got a hold of this young boy. Now, what made him go and choose this little girl? She ain't even applied for streaming university, man. Rest in peace to her. And we about to go. See, now shit's starting to look weird. Now shit's starting to look weird. Hold on,
man. Dream Doll died? What?
First and foremost, everybody been hearing about Dream Doll dying, nigga. And you act like you ain't hear this shit, bro. Huh? See? Nah, nigga, you, brody. See? This shit pissing me off, man. This shit pissing me off, man, because why you acting like everybody been hearing about it? Since the shit happened, everybody's been hearing about it. Yo, goofy ass still got on Beyonce and Jay-Z internet and acting like you ain't know. Huh? But you watching this nigga Kai Cenat, y'all. He trying to play us, right? I'm trying to tell y'all, he trying to play us. He trying to play us. This goofy nigga knew that young lady lost her life, right? It just so happened she ended up being picked to be a student. Her, I ain't saying she not an influencer, but y'all gotta look deeper into what I'm trying to say. I'm about to talk about it.
No. Dream Doll died? Dream Doll.
See how fake that shit is, bro? That shit fake as hell. Now, I want to see what actually really happened to this girl, right? Because that's funny to me. Like I told y'all, it's like some sacrifice. Allegedly, y'all. Everything I say is allegedly. Okay? Everything I say is allegedly. But let me tell y'all, Kai Cenat, he a part of that crew now. Okay? He a part of that crew. Allegedly, he a part of that crew. And shit ain't adding up. Shit ain't adding up. Let's listen to this though. Fair use.
Seven in the morning, Bree just died. A group FaceTime called me. Family and friends, yo, woo, we sorry. Bree passed away. I said, what the fuck? Bust out crying. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so check this out, right?
Dream Doll Bree has unfortunately passed away due to a gunshot straight to the head. And this happened after she did a huge giveaway. As you can see, money is all over the table. But this is really bringing awareness not only to the lifestyle down there in Miami, but also just the danger that is happening with all of this going on. So allegedly, she was set up by somebody that was very close to her, and somebody else has passed away. There was another person.
So allegedly, she was set up. Allegedly, she was set up, right? Now just stay with me here, man. Who's she? So this influencer, again, rest in peace to this beautiful young lady, right? But that's not weird to y'all. I also didn't tell y'all, right? Well, I ain't gotta tell y'all, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of people who they gonna be in my car. Oh, you did that. I don't give a damn. I don't bite my tongue. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna express myself. This nigga Kai Cenat is a fucking goofy. Okay? Let me tell you why I know he's sold out. Kai Cenat sold out. He dealt with Ray J, he dealt with Lemmy, he dealt with Kevin Hart, and this is why he got fake. His AMP boys, they fake around him, right? But he sold out. He definitely sold out. And I'm gonna tell you why. Rakai, he sold out too. All of these niggas, they all sold out. But I feel like this right here was a setup by them. Allegedly. Allegedly. I feel like it was a setup by them. Not by the niggas she was with, but by, yeah.
In the car and they are in critical condition. Just based on online reports, Dream Doll was 21 years old, lived a very short life, a beautiful girl. But this is what I want to say to everybody saying, you know, this was a casualty. It wasn't. This could have been prevented. And I'm just so sad to see that this young girl, lost her life. Rest in peace and condolences. You can put what you think in the comments. I just don't want to say or accuse one or two people of doing it when in fact they might not have had anything to do, and I don't know. But until police confirm it, I'll come back with some more news. Y'all go ahead and share this. Dream Doll Bree has unfortunately passed away due to a gunshot straight.
On that video,
yeah, you know he let that shit out. You know what they hit him with, gang?
They let that bitch off.
You know what else is wild though? You know what else is crazy? This definitely was a setup. This was a planned hit. Yeah, this was a planned hit. And guess what? The little scuffle that went on in the parking lot or at the gas station, that was just good enough for, yeah. But she made it to Streamer University, and this nigga, you trying to tell me that nobody told him when this shit was, that's where, I don't know, it got me questioning shit. And you can say, oh, he's too busy. He ain't no too busy. He got assistants. He got all sorts of shit. He got all sorts of things going on to where somebody could have reached out and said, yo, blah, blah, blah. He still went on his stream with 800,000, damn near 1 million people and acted like he didn't know. He got damn near 1 million people on his stream and he acted like he didn't know that she was unalive 2 days, damn near 2 days ago, right? I'm the only one? Am I the only one? Put him in the comments. I could be tripping. I could be buzzing right now, but shit seems fishy. Shit seems a little fishy, man. And he chose to come out and do this shit right when she got unalive. Right? And then I don't know, something weird, man. I ain't gonna go too far with this shit, man. You know, I ain't no conspiracy theorist and that shit, but something ain't right, man.
On that video,
yeah, you know he let that shit out. You know what they hit him with, gang?
They let that bitch off.
Okay, John, thank you. We are following breaking news this morning of a shooting in Miramar.
3 people are wounded after being hit by bullets, and Local 10's Brett Nees is right there at the scene. Brett, what do we know about their conditions?
So right there, when they say all three of them people got hit. So she couldn't have got set up by the niggas that she was in the car with because they all got hit. You feel me? I feel like, man, it's just weird to me, but let's listen, man. I ain't gonna cut it off.
Well, Christian and Michaela, we just talked with the police chief. He tells us that all three are in critical condition right now at the hospital. Let me step out of the way and show you what this scene looks like right now. This is Sunshine Boulevard here near Southwest 27th Street. And first, we're going to zoom in on the forensics team that is taking pictures of those yellow evidence markers right there. Just take a look at how many evidence markers are there in the middle of the roadway, all of them marking a different shell casing. We know that there were several shots that rang out around 5:30 this morning, according to Miramar police. Now we're going to pan over, though, and you're going to see a green Lamborghini that is in the front yard of that home. That was the car that police say these three people that were hit by these bullets were in when all of this took place. Right now, detectives are trying to figure out if they were followed into this neighborhood or if it was somebody that was already here in this neighborhood that opened fire as that car was driving along Sunshine Boulevard, again, around 5:30 this morning. We just spoke with the police chief within the last hour. Here is what he had to say about what this was like this morning.
I'll tell you, this is no way to wake up on a Sunday morning. It's a chaotic scene. Hearing multiple shots in the middle of the night or in the wee hours of the morning is always disturbing. At this point, we don't believe that there is a bigger picture with regard to the neighborhood being in danger, but certainly they targeted this particular car for some reason, and we're trying to figure out why.
And the police chief tells me that he listened to that shot spotter alert that brought them here to this scene. He said that it was a very rapid fire, hearing how many bullets were fired here. They're working to find out whether or not there were multiple guns involved in this shooting. We're also working to get an update again on those three that were taken to the hospital. We know they're in critical condition at this point. As soon as we get another update, though, we'll pass it along. Live in Miramar, Brett Neese, Local 10 News. Several shots that rang out around 5:30 this morning.
I want to be in bed right now. My pussy stank, my pad heavy with blood. I want to lay down and cry. I can't. I can call 7 in the morning. Bree just died. A group FaceTime call called me. Family and friends. Yo, woo, we sorry. Bree passed away. I said, what the fuck? Bust out crying. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? I told them I don't want to post shit. I don't do that. She even make it to the freezer yet. I don't do shit like that. They wanted to.
Yeah, look at this girl face, y'all. Remember this girl face, man. Yeah. Remember that girl face, man. All right? Just remember what I'm saying. He did a nice apology too, man. You know, Kai Cenat did a nice apology to her. He did. Definitely. Shout out to him. This right here is crazy. Rest in peace to that beautiful young lady, man. It's crazy. It's a little spooky though. You know, the time frame is just crazy. And for him to act like he ain't know, really, to act like you really didn't know, bro, it's questionable. I don't know. We're gonna move along though. We ain't gonna stick here for too long. Kai Cenat is just questionable and whole altogether.
On that video,
Yeah, you know
He
they
let that
hit
shit
him.
out.
You know what they hit him with, gang?
they let that bitch out.
Now, I want to go to the other young black brother who lost his life. And it definitely looked like some foul play in that. Most definitely looked like some foul play in that, man. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. This is crazy. Fair use.
Nolan Xavier Wells, an 18-year-old college football player, has now been missing for more than a day after a 4th of July trip to Horn Island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. He's an Ocean Springs native and a rising sophomore wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College. According to investigators, Nolan was last seen around 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon wearing blue swim shorts, no shirt, and sunglasses. Since then, there has been no confirmed sighting of him. Pause. Isn't this the picture of Nolan Xavier Wells wearing the blue shorts, no shirt, and sunglasses with a group of white teenagers? Let's ask his friends where Nolan is. This isn't a small search. There's multiple agencies, including the Coast Guard, Marine Resources, Park Rangers, Sheriff's Departments, helicopters, airplanes, boats, drones, and even the United Cajun Navy have been searching the island by land, air, and water. Authorities say they even plan to continue searching after dark. Right now, investigators have not confirmed what happened. They have not confirmed foul play, they have not confirmed a drowning, and they have not even confirmed whether Nolan ever left Horn Island. That's why they're asking everyone who was on the island that day to check their phones for photos or videos that might show him or help establish his last location. I can't ignore the history that shapes how many of us process stories like this. I am a Black man. History is filled with documented cases where Black people disappeared, were harmed, or falsely accused after being isolated or placed in vulnerable situations. That history doesn't tell us what happened to Nolan, and it would be wrong to speculate before the facts are known, but it does explain why many people in our community watch cases like this with concern and demand answers. For now, this remains an active missing person investigation. Let's hope Nolan is found safe, and let's allow the evidence, not rumors or assumptions.
So apparently he was found though. His friends don't remember anything. Come on, bro. This shit is weird.
All right now, so y'all gonna keep playing dumb now. Somebody need to come forth and tell really what happened. Talking about, well, we don't know.
Yup.
My bad. It was arguing. Here you got footage of them arguing and all that, man. This is crazy right here, man. But you know, what's really crazy is it's always, and it's sad, but it's true. It's always, you know, the Black kid who the Black family always try to take the kids away. I understand, like it's like, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But it's always the Black families that remove their kids from, you know, the poverty places, you know, where the kids is only really interacting with other white people. You feel I'm coming from? Like majority of their friends are white folks, right? It's always, and you know, rest in peace to this young brother, man, this young Black king. But yeah, man, you know, with and especially seeing what's going on around us, like what makes y'all more comfortable with them than with your own people? And I get it, because in the hoods, a lot of the kids is killing each other, right? I get it. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But shit, you gotta stay in the middle. I do definitely believe, like, you know, sad to say, but you gotta treat this shit like jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be with your own race, man. You gotta be with your own race, especially young Black brothers who have potential to become, you know, something big like this. You know, it's always like, come on, Carmelo Anthony. Look at Carmelo Anthony, y'all. Come on, man. He was in and a majority white, like, you get what I'm saying? That was his surroundings. Majority white people. You feel me? The same thing with this young brother. Majority of white people. But they ain't really your peoples though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to put, you know, the white folks down, but we all know that they have been brought up to hate, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it was some foul play going on, but we're gonna go over here and react to some of these clips right here, man. Fair use. So right there is where they saying they hear them arguing right there, right? Now here's where it's gonna get real messy. Same way, same thing for this Carmelo Anthony case. It's gonna get real messy, right? Because I seen that, like I said, the family members, like one of the stepmoms of somebody where the wife was a judge, you know what I'm saying? Like you had doctors, you know, lawyers. These are these kids' parents. And you know, these people in high places know how to make things go away. Why would they erase, like delete all of their social media's account? And not only that, why would they just say they don't know where he went, but they had their phone, the phone came back with them? How you don't like, and now this is all you got to do is put two and two together. It don't even take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. If we have right here, right now, right, we have them arguing minutes before he goes missing. Point blank, period. We had them arguing minutes before he go missing. So what happened? We all know what happened. The fact that they said, "Oh, he left with his girl," but the girl said no, he went back with them, and he over there, he been found. He got found. They gotta see the autopsy, man. But this is them arguing right here. This is the big circle argument right here. You even see somebody like trying to hold somebody back. You see them trying to hold them back and all that. You feel me? So it's crazy, man. It's definitely foul play. Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Was it foul play or do y'all think he just went and jumped off the fuck? Nah, I don't. Rest in peace to the young brother, man. But what happened? What happened?
Let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that Nolan Wells is surrounded by so many of so-called friends and so many pictures, and after being found deceased, nobody has posted rest in peace? Instead, they all went private. Even the judge, stepmother of Warren Hudson, deactivated her social media. That's not friendly-like behavior. These folks preparing for something big. Woo, y'all some fraudulent friends. Y'all quick to want to dance with them until it's time to dance with them. Can you use a "my deepest condolences" post in the court of law? Judge Ashley Cole disappeared off social media like Nolan's friends' accountability. Wyatt Pyron was one of the last so-called friends of Nolan to go private on his profile. I guess he got the news late. It's crazy how everyone else came back safe, and even Nolan Wells' cell phone made it back safely. Nolan Wells is the one that passed away, but y'all the real ghosts. I pray that young man receives swift justice and that they don't get away with it was an accidental death excuse like they always do. I'm out.
There you have it. Accidental death, man. That's how they're gonna try to play it though. You know what I mean? But they gotta go with, they hear him arguing with people. They definitely hear him arguing. And then they also have to go with, they lied. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was an accident, why would y'all lie and say y'all don't know what happened to him? Why would y'all lie and say he just disappeared? Nah, y'all know y'all was arguing. Y'all know that y'all was arguing, and something happened. Maybe y'all pushed each other, and you know that could be the accident. But the fact that y'all going on private, like y'all, yeah, like they said, they're preparing to fight the case instead of just saying, you know, that's sad, man. Rest in peace to this young brother, man. Let's keep it going though.
Man, did y'all hear about this? Now, Nolan Xavier Wells, an 18-year-old freshman football player at Southwest Mississippi Community College, was last seen on July 4th at 3 p.m. on Horn Island. Officials say he was last seen wearing blue swimming trunks with sunglasses and no shirt on. The friends traveled by boat to this island, and they said that Nolan was hanging out with a girl on this island, and that's who they seen him with before they parted ways. I don't know, man. Something about this story just doesn't add up, man, because the friends are saying that they believe that he caught a ride back to the mainland with somebody else. But the girl is saying she assumed that he left with his friends. And it's still unverified if he made it back to the mainland or if he's still on that island. He got separated from his phone, but his phone got returned back to his parents. Something definitely went down on that island. And don't nobody really want to be honest and say what happened. That's what I'm getting from this whole situation. Because not only that, you left your friend behind with a random girl on an island. Them don't seem like real friends to me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Man, did y'all hear about this? Now, Nolan and Xavier Wells, an 18-year-old.
This is the exact reason I tell my kids, friend or no friend, you can't trust anybody. How is it possible for a group of friends to go to Mississippi's Horn Island, but when they come back home, they come back without somebody that they went with? And they're going to say race ain't play a part. You see everybody in this picture right here. Tell me what looks different. Tell me. You had an 18-year-old accomplished football star, Nolan Wells, goes to Mississippi Horns Island with his friends on the 4th of July, and then he turns up missing. Mind you, all of his friends make it home safe. And the person that went with them, Nolan Xavier Wells, he's missing. And nobody has nothing to say about that. You have his so-called friends saying that they don't remember anything. They don't remember seeing what happened to him. Mind you, they have pictures on the boat. Mind you, they have pictures together. But nobody knows what happened to him. Now you got the Coast Guard, sheriff deputies, Marine units, and multiple agencies searching for him right now. They're searching the waters, searching surrounding areas, trying to figure out what happened. They're also saying that the last time he was seen with a team. They're also saying that they found his phone, but they didn't find him. What team do you know right now would leave his phone behind? Tell me that. But you see how all of this sounds? This is why disappearances like this and places like this always leave people questioning. If you spend time looking into missing person cases like this, then you already know what may be the outcome. Do you understand how this young man's parents has to feel? They just want their kid back. We definitely need to spread the word about this. We need some answers. This shit is crazy. This is the exact reason I tell my kids, friend or no friend, you can't trust anybody. How is it possible for a group of friends to go to Mississippi's Horn Island?
Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I think it was definitely foul play. Hopefully, you know, he get justice, man. He get the right justice, man. Hopefully. Word. Well, let's go over here to we're gonna go over here to Charleston White. Actually, we're gonna go to Wack100 first. Wack100 first, or Charleston White. They both about to get exposed. You know, I want to go to Charleston White first though, because honestly and truly, right, for me, it kind of really did. This right here really did bother me because I kind of looked at Charleston White like the right? Feel I'm coming from? So I felt like this guy, he meant well, but whole time this thing was a whole goofball, man. Like whole PDF, man. Whole PDF. We say allegedly, but we're gonna let this right here. We're gonna let this right here say what it is. That's what we're gonna do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button on your way up in here. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Charleston White's dark secrets. This right here, bro. Damn, man. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah. Boy, dead ass wrong, for real. Like, boy, dead ass wrong. So right here is the cousin, y'all. This is the cousin that Charleston White allegedly SA'd. Fair use. Shout out to OG Murder Reactions. Go check him out.
Spirit at the end of the day.
Charleston White, bro, you really did that to your cousin? Cousins, excuse me. Because there's 3 of them and one of them passed away, right? You know you're killing me. Charlie. Now, I knew you was an informant, and I knew you was a sellout. But this right here, this is the unthinkable, the unimaginable. This is the worst. It don't get no lower than touching kids, Charlie. And see, I know what you're thinking. Nobody was ever gonna find out. See, you thought that nobody would ever take the people serious who was covering your story. You never thought that nobody would take the time to really listen. Guess what, Charlie? Somebody did. So I want to send a shout out over there to T. Will out there in Fort Worth, Texas, man, for putting this story on blast. Say, T. Will, murder heard y'all, you heard me? Charleston White, bro, you really did that to your cousin? Cousins, excuse me. Because there's 3 of them and one of them passed away, right? Sad. Now, I've been listening to this lady, Shalanda's story. And I gotta be real with y'all. She definitely need to be heard. This lady is genuine, and I feel she telling the truth.
I'm going with OG on this, man. And y'all about to see, like, the way OG Murder put this shit together, man, it's deep, yeah? Yeah, man, like, yo, this shit is wrong, man. Yo, Charleston White needs to be canceled. He needs to be removed from the internet. Like we said, we already know him to be a sellout. He did that shit to Carmelo Anthony and them. We already know him to be the sellout, and now he's being exposed as a PDF? Allegedly. Fair use, man.
I'm Shalandra. I'm cousin of Charleston White. I was in the late 90s. It was more like a talked into situation. I am very deeply scarred by it. I don't give a damn what he say. And if he watching, I don't give a damn what you talking about because, you know, I mean, only God knows the truth. And he sit high and he look low, so that's your spirit at the end of the day. Well, when I was younger, about age 11, I was at my cousin's house, which is his mother. And I was in the restroom taking a bath, and Charleston came in and asked me to play house.
Boy, you tore up. 20 years old, then bust in the bathroom on your 11-year-old cousin talking about playing house. Now, what 20-year-old play house? Come on, bro. Sick in the mind, man. Let's be for real, bro. Now, let's keep it all the way G. You went to jail when you was 14. All the way up until the time you was 20, even though you keep saying you was 21. That's BS. From 14 to 20, you was in jail. Meaning if you went to jail at 14, you ain't really get to experience a lot of nah. You know what I'm saying? So when you come home at 20, you institutionalized, you tore up, you've been off the streets. So the first thing you do is come home and you bust in the bathroom on your 11-year-old cousin?
Now, what I need for my people to do is, man, right? Put ones in the chat if you agree with OG Murder, because I believe even with Charleston White, right? I believe no matter what, he had it bad because he lost his eye. So no matter what, he had it bad. It was hard for him to, you know what I'm saying? But he also seemed slow. You feel I'm coming from? Like Charleston White seemed like, you know, it's nothing for a person to go and read and become, you know, somewhat intelligent. It don't take a rocket scientist to do that, you know? But yeah, I agree. I agree with Murder, man. I believe that, you know, he was so thirsty, right? He was so thirsty. And, you know, she's at his house, his mama house, in the bath, and he just couldn't resist, allegedly. And again, he's on camera. He's on video saying, I took it multiple times. May God bless America, bro. This is real.
I don't find this hard to believe.
And I'm like, what? You know, because I'm thinking, I'm knowing he my cousin. I mean, just got out to CYC. I'm here, we chilling, you know, whatever. He came in and just started forcefully pushing himself on me. At the time, I didn't just know what to do because, again, I was young. However, I did tell my parents about it, and so we got some legal things going on, and we had some things situated and safe. I could have pressed charges on him, but why would I? That's my family.
My spirit don't never lead me wrong about a person. It always was something about Charleston White I just did not like, bro. Like, see, now it's all starting to come clear to me. You the freaky Jason of the family. You that family member who can't be left around the kids like you that weirdo family member. And with the way that you behave, it's all starting to seem so clear. Look at that. Y'all know how black families is. Some stuff they try to keep within the family. That's the only reason why you ain't go to jail. Because your family ain't won't face the embarrassment of having a family member doing what you did to a younger family member. Like, they got a lot of this go on in America, bro. Like,
shout out to OG Murder for that, man, because that's the truth. They do. They do, man. And it's sad because, you know, a lot of times, you know, they're not caring about the victims. They only caring about, you know, the predators, man, because they know that it's going to be, man, that's sad, man. Especially, it's in everybody's family. Everybody's family. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. You just listen. The video is on its way.
Like a lot of people hide victims in their family due to the fact that it's family members, bro. But at the end of the day, just because your family pulled you up out of that, don't still mean you ain't got it in your heart. You did that. And that ain't never gonna change.
At the end of the day, I don't have any hatred for him. I'm not trying to damage who he is.
This is why I believe this woman. Because even though this man done violated her to the lowest form, she still sit there and say she don't want to hurt his image. She don't want to do no damage to him. That's how I know this lady is not an angry lady. She just a lady who telling her story. Charleston, you did this, bro.
I don't watch him. I don't do any of that because I'm still rather scarred by it. I go to therapy. I do a couple of things to have my sanity. I mean, I'm not like the everyday person who is able to deal with it. There's everyday people that's dealing with it. That's not my life. I'm okay, you know. I mean, I don't put this in my kids' face. I don't do none of that because I want them again to have a safe and a beautiful life. You know what I mean? Whatever I've been through, that's for me to go through on my own. And God helps me with whatever I have a hard time with.
Oh yeah, Miss Shalonda, baby. See, bro, that's what I'm talking about. The essence of a black woman. Now, even though she dealing with her own trauma, she still have the common knowledge to protect her kids. She not letting what she going through, what she done been through, have an effect on her kids. That's her taking control of her life. She a strong woman.
He says bad things about me, but that's okay. That's his spirit at the end of the day. I'm going to be okay. No matter how long it takes, no matter what it takes, I'm going to be okay.
And see, what I've noticed from listening to her, you could think about a lot of things that Charleston White done said, and you start to realizing that these was never jokes. He was antagonizing people that he's done things to. Like, I don't care how much fame you get, how much popularity you get, views you get, interviews you get, comedy shows you get. I repeat, I cannot respect a rat, a sellout, somebody who disrespect God, and most definitely, murder can never respect a predator.
Have you ever tried to contact you since then?
Oh yeah, on Messenger, he done contacted me 3 or 4 times and even tried to pay me not to even do this.
Not tried to pay her not to do it. I thought you ain't know her.
I don't even know that girl. I don't know her. I ain't never seen her. I don't have no relatives with that last name. I swear to God.
This man be lying through the skin of his teeth. Like you said, though, you're a character. You'll say anything online. You know what I'm saying? You'll say anything. Like, that ain't your cousin when she really your first cousin, when that's really your flesh and blood. Clown.
I mean, if you didn't do it, why would you message me and tell me to meet you somewhere to pay me so I don't do this if you didn't do it?
That's what they do. On the internet, they play tough guys. Behind the scenes, they trying to find a drop spot. Yeah, trying to make that payment before your little secret get out, huh? Said it's too late, baby, now it's too late.
Around the time I did the first video, that was right recently in May the 13th to be exact.
And we need to set the record straight. A lot of people kept asking me, are you telling the truth? Is this real? Something that we done conjured up or made up on this man? Which
They can go to the district attorney's office and see if it's real.
That's what I'm talking about, Miss Shalonda, baby. Don't play no games. Nip it in the bud.
They can go to the district attorney's office and see if it's real.
Oh, she ain't playing. She mean business.
I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to cause no problems between me and my family because they was already calling, harassing me and all this other. So I didn't want to go through that, you know what I mean? So I just wanted it to die down soon. But at the end of the day, can't nobody stop me from telling my story.
Man, these people got a mind full of silly games, man. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Sitting there acting like y'all don't know this lady. Well, why your brother made a call to T. Will trying to act like y'all wasn't related to this lady, and then he doubled back and came out and told the truth that y'all was related to the lady?
for real, he tried to say, oh, no, we don't know her. Then he tried to say, oh, yeah, that is our cousin.
Come on, man.
I'm one of your first cousins, so you know exactly who I am, and I hope you're watching this. I want you to look me in my eyes. If your spirit sit right with you saying it, God help you, because you know better. That's why you be so upset when you do them videos and you be stuttering. You know, a person that stutter when they don't stutter is a liar.
Yeah.
All I got to say is I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep being strong. And nothing can make me stop being me. And nobody can make me go back and go through what I don't regret anything I've been through, because it did not make me a stronger person. So for those of you that are going through things and dealing with things, don't never let nobody take you from you. Because as long as you're strong and you able to get back up and dust yourself off, you can always start over.
If this lady faking, dog, she is one of the best actresses I've ever seen, bro. Get this lady an Oscar, because ain't nothing giving fake about this lady, bro. Like, she's transparent. She's straight to the point. She not dancing around, questions, nothing. Whatever you ask her, she gets straight to the answer, bro. Like, nothing giving me that this lady lying, bro. I'm a good judge of character. This lady telling the truth, bro. She sound like she done been through something. She sound like she got a story, bro. You can hear the pain in her voice. She not ashamed to let you see her cry. She not ashamed of nothing that happened. And she even forgive him after all of this. She still don't want to embarrass him or nothing, bro. This lady is not lying. You think just because this story been going around on smaller platforms that nobody ain't gonna believe it? Nah, just like I stopped and took the time to listen, they gonna have other people stop and take the time to listen, especially when Murder putting his voice on it.
To my cousins and my aunties, I don't mean no disrespect, and this is not for y'all. This is strictly for him. He put himself in this situation. He put himself in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? He just thought maybe I wasn't ever gonna let it out, or I wasn't ever gonna say anything, or it was never gonna come to a air.
Yeah,
Yo, you know where this backfired at for Charleston White? This backfired when she said she felt like he was talking about her when he got online. If you remember, Charleston White got online and said, you know, I ain't gonna break it down. Basically, he are his cousins. That's what people do. He was saying in Texas, that's what people do. This is what Charleston White said, y'all. Okay? This is what Charleston White said. He said the uncles, the cousins, they all do this. This is the tradition. And the lady felt some type of way. She felt like he was really antagonizing her, and then she went and told her story. And it's documented. It's documented. She said it. You can go to the district attorney and get the paperwork on it. But this is America's favorite uncle right here, though. May God bless America, man. This is crazy. Effed up.
Thought you never say nothing because he's the star of the family now. He the breadwinner. He ain't think that nobody would ever go against the money and tell the truth about his character because Charleston White think that the world revolves all around that dirty green dollar. He ain't never think a family member would come out and say who he really was and produce paperwork at that. Man, Charleston White, you a clown. You try to use the dollar that the white man give you from pumping it in your back, and you try to impress black people with it. See, they be so impressed with the dollar, they don't realize what you doing to get that dollar, like bending over for Aiden Ross.
But in order to get my life right, in order to be me and be comfortable in my own skin, I had no choice. I mean, my therapist told me I had no choice. And it actually did make me feel better. So I could care less what anybody think and how anybody feel. It ain't no need for you to call me and bash me. Or what you should do is sit down and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Make him understand the right and wrong between life. I don't come from a bad background. Now, there may be a few bad seeds within the plant, but I have nothing to do with that. All I have to do and focus on is myself, my heart, and my well-being. And if this is what helps me, let me help me.
She got a point. Instead of the family members calling her and bashing her for telling her story, like, y'all need to be talking to him. See, that's the problem. Y'all have enabled him to do this so long that now y'all taking it out on the victims. Especially now since he got a couple of dollars that he could put in y'all pockets. You probably don't want her to say nothing. That's wrong. That ain't right. It don't matter how much money you have. If you done somebody something like this, you
Yeah, you know what's crazy, right? And nobody asked this question, y'all. Nobody asks this question, right? He speaks highly of his kids, but this man is never with his kids, y'all. This man is never with his kids. I honestly, truly feel like, yeah, I feel like they all know this guy was a predator from the gate, bro. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Put it in the comments, man. I might be reaching, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If this man was willing to do some shit and talk the way he talked, right? And he always online. He online every single day. Why we don't never see his kids? He might talk about them, but we don't never see his kids. And then early on, you know, before he got real big, we seen a couple videos of him arguing with his wife. I gotta pay attention, man. You know, they make shit go away, man. These people make shit go away. That's why he started rubbing elbows with Aiden Ross. That's why he started, you know what I'm saying? He had to go and start rubbing elbows with Vlad TV, DJ Academics. Like, come on, man. We know he is a coon. That man is, he is worse than the house Negro. Charleston White is worse than the house Negro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he was here to clean up the streets, but nah, he here to clean up the culture. He here to just wipe us out. Yeah, Operation Wipeout. He here to wipe us out. He is no good. He has to go. Real shit.
Should be exposed. That way, nobody don't have to take the chance or worry about you doing it again because everybody know who you really are.
Only thing you can do is keep on tap dancing for them white folks, man, that's putting that money in your pocket. Yeah, let's discuss that. I remember when you said you and your wife went to that Illuminati party, and they told you to make it to the next level. You gotta have sex with Aiden Ross. You feel me? You like, nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, I wouldn't. Then a couple months later, you everywhere with the little youngin'. You praising them? So what's really going on? You bent over?
Told y'all. I told y'all, man. Look, see what I'm saying? I told y'all. Yeah. Mr. Charlie Boy. Yeah, you gotta go see one of the gatekeepers, allegedly. Allegedly. But come on, I was just saying that. Why you think he started rubbing elbows with certain people so that he could become bigger than what he is? And they just gonna use him, dangle him, you know, like they said, he tap dancing for him. You know what I mean? He do a little bit more tap dancing, and guess what? They're gonna send his ass up the creek. Allegedly. They're gonna send his ass right up the creek. Facts. He on his way up out of here anyways. Look how he look. Look how he look. He on his limbs. You know what I mean? He on his goddamn limbs, man. They done sucked the life out that man. He done really sold his soul. He sold out. Allegedly. Sad. Out of line, man. Cancel that nigga.
Anything for that money.
Anything for that money. Like letting somebody ding-a-ling his butt string. Letting somebody clog his fat box. Letting somebody go off in his blood good. Yeah. They ain't lying. I'm with you when you're right, bro. Like, and it's so obvious all of a sudden.
And this takes me back to Kai Cenat. Yeah, yep. It takes me back to Kai Cenat, Clover Boys. Yeah. Rakai is my little cousin. His dad is my cousin. I don't really react to that little nigga because I feel like he sold his I feel like he sold out. Yeah, ain't no secret. I feel like he sold out. Respectfully. Yeah, these niggas ain't right. You know what I mean? Over there playing around and shit, acting like you gay and shit. Man, nah, you don't do no shit like that. Real men don't play like that, bro. And then you don't get on live stream and show these little kids that it's okay to play like that. Nah, nigga, you sold out. Same thing with Kai Cenat. You sold out, nigga. Goofy ass nigga. All them niggas is goofy in my eyes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White. Same thing. Aiden Ross. At least Aiden Ross. You know why I tip my hat to Aiden Ross, man? Because he do not, like, he don't play like he not. He tell him. Like, come on. He telling him exactly what it is. And he's the biggest gatekeeper, allegedly. Come on, man. I tip my hat to Aiden Ross because he don't hide that shit. These black motherfuckers, right? These black streamers, they be trying to hide this shit. They be trying to hide this shit. Nah. You gotta make it wiggle in order for you to get where you're trying to get. In order for you to try to get where you're trying to get, that's why it takes you back to Kai Cenat and the streaming university. I feel like that shit is demonic as hell. I'm gonna say allegedly. But I feel like, yeah, that's some ritual shit, man. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to go to that shit.
Sudden, Aiden Ross, his nephew. I can't do this on behalf of Carmelo Anthony, because Aiden Ross, that's my nephew. What you want me to do? Aiden Ross, that's my nephew. And all this here, yeah, he your nephew, all right. He blew your back out as well.
I'm not trying to bash you at all. I just want you to be honest with yourself and with others. You understand what I'm saying? You'll get a lot further with the truth than you will ever a lie. My grandfather told me that all growing up, the truth will take you further than a lie ever will.
Well, he gotta be running out of gas.
So it might be all fame and glitter and glam for you right now. But I promise you, if it take you till you get old, one day your spirit gonna cry out that it wish you would have told the truth. Because things will get harder as time grows. It's easy for you right now. But as time grows, things will get harder. You don't see it?
Yeah, he see it. He know he drowning. You know a person who drowning, they go reach for anything. Try to grab on to anything to make sure they don't drown. They'll pull anything down with them. And that's what he's doing right now. That's why he reaching and trying to jump at all these different topics and trying to jump on these hot issues and trying to go viral. You know why? Because things starting to dry up. The comedy shows, they ain't coming like they used to. The interviewers, they ain't really running the interview like that no more. See, everything's starting to dry out. I saw that little weak comedy show you had for the 4th of July. That was pathetic. Like, that's what you out here doing? Man, you out here doing small podcasts. You out here doing small boxing events where y'all running off with the money with 7 Wall Shorty. Oh, yeah, he definitely see it. He pulling off acts and everything now. Keeping his head above water, making a way when he can.
I was in class the other day with my therapist and I just heard you blurring out the TV. I couldn't even take it. I had to walk outside. Not because it made me sad, but because I was so angry that you feel so comfortable doing this, not just to me, but to everybody. I mean, if somebody pulled out your dark secrets, you know, like how you used to try to pay me to go get pills for you, you know, all that kind of, it will really hurt you.
Oh, there you go. Let's get to it. What kind of pills he on?
Ecstasy.
But Charlie on them, yes. Man, I know you lying.
They all be on them rollers, man. They all be on them ecstasy pills. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I feel like AB and Dean, Ray J, Blueface, yeah, they be rolling face. Them, yeah, every single last one of them be on them rollers. They be on them E-pills. Charleston White think he young again. He living a life that he prayed for this type of life. That's why he think this old ass nigga walking around thinking he 22. He think he 22. He always got him a young 18, 19, 21-year-old, man, allegedly. Charleston White is a PDF, y'all. Put it in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Charleston White is a PDF, allegedly. Allegedly. But y'all hear this lady, man. She said ecstasy.
Ya know you're killing me. Oh my. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't mad at you for being on them. Yeah, you hear me?
On that dope. So you rolling, huh? You on them XOs, man? You on them XOs in that powder. Whoever said you, they need to stop because you ain't gonna do nothing but tell when you get caught.
I didn't even come back with the money. Any pills or nothing.
You just kept it.
I feel like I deserve. I mean, you don't think I should have kept? Y'all know I should have kept it.
Damn right you should have took it. He lucky you ain't took his life. Anything he have should be yours at this point. Straight up, he could never give you back what he took away from you. There is no price amount that he could put on what he took from you. Like what he took from you, it can't be purchased. What he took from you, you could never get back. So you running off with a little simple $300, my baby, I ain't lying. You should have robbed him.
And yo, that's why a lot of black families need therapy, man. That's why a lot of black families is going through the things that they're going through, because it starts from the childhood. You know what I'm saying? So many has been, man, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, bro. Like, come on, bro. But I'm telling y'all, they know the type of people to place in front of our kids. They know the type of people This is a systematic movement, man. This is a systematic movement. They know what type of people to place in front of our kids. Come on, think about it. Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, I Show Speed. I mean, the list goes on and on, bro. Look what Platboy Max just did. Look what Platboy Max just did. Are you kidding me? Platboy Max put on a goddamn wig, a damn lace front. Come on, bro. And said, why can't men twerk? Come on, bro. Like, and now he on the list too. He on the Streamer University list. They know what they doing, man. You know what I'm saying? That any and everybody who's willing to go sell their goddamn soul, allegedly, to go sell their goddamn soul to them people. That's who got into Streamer University. You got Queen Naja. Ain't she like a singer? The hell? Ain't Queen Naja a singer? That's what I'm saying. All these people is connected, bro. DJ Academics over there playing with a 15-year-old boy like that. Right? Yeah, DJ Academics over there playing with a 15-year-old boy like that. You got certain type of accusations coming from Drake. Like, bro, this shit get deep. Shit get deep. Even when they battling against each other, right? You got DJ Academics and Charlamagne battling against each other. They both got accusations against them. This shit get deep, man. We ain't paying attention to that shit, though.
That's the way I feel. You should have got more than 300. You should have made them take it to the ATM and made them get something up out that junk. These people crazy, man. They sitting there and they trying to ignore this story. Say, bro, all I got to say is this. This man is against black people. He's a sellout. This man is against God. And now you trying to sit here and tell me that this man is a predator? Say, bro, the world we live in is tore up. I could never, ever, ever support nobody like that. I don't care how much the times change. The times ain't changed enough for that, bro. I'm just not getting down with them type of people at all. You violate a woman in that manner? No means no, bro. Point blank, period. And for y'all females who sitting over there laughing, I'm glad that y'all find sexual assault funny. All the black people sitting over there, I'm glad that y'all find him bashing our race funny. For all my holy rollers over there, I'm glad that y'all find him bashing God funny. And at the end of the day, you know what they gonna say? It's just a character. Is it really? Or is that just the excuse he used to get away with everything and you falling for it? A person who stands for nothing falls for anything.
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about that, man. Yeah. Charleston White ain't right, man. He ain't right. I honestly truly feel like that girl is telling the truth. That girl's telling the truth. Now, I'm also gonna go find it's another video of Murder talking about, I mean, he got clips of Charleston White saying that he took, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna sit here and talk about it. I'm gonna go find it for y'all. That's the best thing to do, right? I'm gonna find it for y'all. And show y'all. Hit that like button on your way up in here, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. Oh, it said Poet Flacco scam. Oh, here we go right here, y'all. Here we go right here.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture.
Somebody says, say, man, this a video of you going around say you, your 9-year-old cousin when you was 19. I said, so? Who give a getting talking about she was 40 years later. So what? So I ain't never had one allegation, and I'm telling you, I ain't never had one allegation, and I done took. I ain't.
So, for the person that's in my comments saying, where's the video of him saying he took it? There you go. He's saying it. He's letting y'all know. He said, I ain't had one allegation, and I'm telling you, I took it. Hold on now, y'all. Hold on now. I said, hold on, right?
40 years later. So what? So I ain't never had one allegation, and I'm telling you, I ain't never had one allegation, and I ain't got one allegation, not a one.
Ain't nobody said he done nothing. Ain't nobody said he done nothing.
About 11 or 12. And we was in Miami house. Charleston had just came home from TYC. And I was getting out the shower or whatever. And he came in there bundling me.
Now, I was one of the persons thinking all these things Charleston White was saying is just satire. Ain't nobody that foolish to get on camera and expose themselves and say these particular heinous things. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't believe it whatsoever until you have somebody accusing you of doing exactly the things that you said you done. And then it's a relative. This woman has no monetary gain. She's not going to become no superstar. She handled the situation at that particular age with her parents when it happened. But she protected Charleston White for any real consequences when it comes to ain't no paperwork. That's what he said. Ain't no paperwork. Ain't nobody put no charges on it. But he'll speak proudly about it. And some of y'all like, well, why would she even come out and say anything? Maybe because when Charleston White got on the internet and spoke boldly and proudly about taking advantage of white girls when he was younger, she felt some type of way because she was an actual victim as well. And maybe the white girls he was speaking about not gonna come out and speak.
So here we have a man on Beyonce and Jay-Z internet telling people that he literally took it, right? He said, not only is he said little white girls, but now it's coming out that, you know, the cousins. It was cousins with an S, y'all. Cousins with an S. I'm still trying to figure out how is he not being canceled? How is he still able to move around with no problem? Is it that, see, because I also, right, I was on Instagram, right, and I was watching, you know, the dude Gideon or whatever, and it's a couple perv channels, right? It's a couple perv channels, and I was watching those perv channels, right, and you know, a lot of them perv channels, I'm like, damn, it's a lot of white folks, man, a lot of white folks. So you know, those white folks, they protect their kind, man. You know, and here we have Mr. Charlie. He's a part of their kind. Same thing with DJ Academics. They become protected because, you know, look what we got in our in our presidency. Look who's in our presidency. Are we not entertained? Are we not entertained? Or do we not care? As long as it ain't your daughter, right? As long as it ain't your mama, as long as it ain't your sister, as long as it ain't, you understand? Like, that's wow. That's wicked. That's very wicked, man.
But she was. Let's get into this video. It's a sad, sad case. If this is true.
Around what age were you when this all happened?
About 11 or 12.
This video right here, I already showed, but it's just I wanted to show, you know, him. There's videos out of him saying he took it, y'all. There's videos out of him saying he took it. It's multiple videos, and I don't believe his character. I swear I don't. And I believe that's why it's questionable why he's not around his kids. I'm gonna say allegedly, but it got to be that. You feel me? Like that's weird, bro. Honestly, too, that's weird. And it always become that, though. It always become the ones who damn, look, Jaguar White even brought light to it. It's always the ones who be talking crazy about, you know, the essay and making it seem like it's cool. Those are the ones that you always got to question. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he say little slick stuff about girls or women, you got to question that. Like, why would he be comfortable enough to say something like that? Like, you know, it's crazy. But I want to go over here to this Wack100 shit, right? And this right here was a total embarrassment for him.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
I honestly believe that him and R&B got embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I believe like, and then I don't know why would she get up there with that box BBL? Like, why would she do that to herself? She ought to be ashamed of herself, man. Yeah, like, why would she do that? Up there looking all crazy. Like, that shit all lopsided and shit. You feel me? Yeah. Ain't no shooting. Y'all gonna see. Her shit lopsided as hell, bro. Yo. Yo, R&B shit lopsided as hell, bro. But they try to run down on these people, man.
We just proved.
I don't like this nigga no more either. He's a goofy. He's a real life. He sold his shit out too.
Yeah, we can't even trust our love. I can be compassionate. I can.
That's feminine, or that's emotion?
Creation is feminine.
Is that feminine or
creation is telling the future?
I think that's emotion.
Anything that's not logical is feminine. Because you cannot. Cause it's got to be feminine. Because one thing about a woman, you can't.
Are you saying a woman's not logical?
I'm saying a woman is more better than logical.
Do we not call women feminine?
I'm saying women is better than logic.
Do we not consider women feminine?
Yeah, they are feminine.
So you saying they're not logical?
I'm saying they're better than logic. Woman got female intuition.
I'm not feminine. I can be emotional.
See, emotion is different. See, emotions are the demons.
You know, it starts right there, right? When he's not comfortable in his skin. Wack100 is not comfortable in his skin, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about he's not feminine. He do the most feminine shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do the most feminine things on the internet. But I believe, like I said, this thing exploded because I believe this man said the truth in Wack100 face, and he ain't know how to take it, bro. He ain't know how to take it, man. Fair use.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well, fuck it, then I got demons.
Yeah, everybody do, right? And that's why I choose to not give trust, because everybody got demons. See, trust work like this, right? Trust work from the inside. Listen, so say, for instance, my girl to call me. It's 9 o'clock. She said, I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Now it's 9:30. She's not there. Okay, I'm going to think like, damn, this bitch cheating. So when she come to the door, I'm going to treat this bitch like
that's insecure, man.
But what if she wasn't?
That's insecurity.
So, no. Let me say something. Every man know this. If you're watching this, I'm going to tell every man this. The first bitch that cheated on you, you put that on every woman you was with after that. Nobody never got that thought out their mind. Nobody have. The first woman to cheat on you, now that's in that woman. Everybody.
That's
no. You gonna lie like that?
That's cap.
Nigga, you think about. Listen, now one man raise a flag. Don't think about the first woman that cheated on him and put that in the next.
You know why?
One man do it.
You know why?
They can't do it.
607, you know why?
I
can honestly say.
But you only date one woman in the world.
Listen.
The first one you date, you project it onto the rest.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Here we go. I can honestly say
Yeah.
Like if she did cheat, I didn't have any knowledge of it. So I don't come from that. My first relationship was from 14 to 44.
Answer the question.
So if she did,
that's the question.
I don't have it.
That's the question. He never experienced.
I'm mad about that.
There you go. There you go. Wack, you just said something. Listen, I'm
mad about it?
No, because
that man said his first relationship was from 14 to 44. Huh? So you was with Kim from 14 to 44? Oh yeah, she got a hold of that boy. Yeah, she know all his stuff.
I'm glad. I'm glad he said that because I just said this. Once you experience being cheated on or something like that, it's a wrap. You gonna now project that into every other woman. But since he hasn't, now he see every woman pure. He's the only man that probably see a woman the way she's supposed to be viewed. Because me, I quit having sex because every bitch a cheater, right? You go to the bathroom, who you fucking in there, right? Because that's what happened, right? And I could not stop that from coming in my mind. So I said, you know what? No more sex for me till I figured it out. But Wack just helped me figure it out. Without Wack, I never would have figured it out.
That means you're never gonna have sex because you're never gonna trust.
Why you always stopping shit? You just showed me why I can't stop from that.
We're going to allow in 6 minutes. Are you ready?
6 minutes.
I am ready. I'm absolutely ready. I think that what I'm hearing, some of these brothers need some counseling.
Yeah, for real.
Because the reality, and as someone who's a pastoral counselor, if you are bringing the feelings, the emotion, the challenges from one relationship into the next, like Erykah Badu says, we're not talking about bag lady, we're talking about bag men. What you have to do is you have to get to the point where you are cleansed of one relationship before you truly enter.
When is that? When did that happen?
There's a process. There's a process.
He's not telling the truth.
There's a process of doing it.
But he got to tell the truth.
Is it hard?
Okay, now it really makes sense why Wack100. Now, this right here makes sense too, though. He's telling the truth. You know what I mean? The man is telling the truth. You know, this is why, especially in our culture, a lot of relationships, it don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, especially, you know, with us men, like 607 Unc said some real shit as far as we still had that thought in our head. So we project on the new people we interact with from our past. I mean, we still project that on them because we haven't healed ourselves completely. You feel me? So it's like you have to really, like, you know, everybody, you know, a lot of us, I done it plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? We'd jump out of a relationship and then we'd hop right into another. You feel me? Or, you know, you start dealing with someone when you're still thinking about the one you just had. And then you start, man, yeah, that shit's wild. And we do that shit without thinking sometimes, but it's really a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It's really a waste of time. You're really wasting your time. Sooner or later, you're going to be looking like these dudes.
Is it hard? Absolutely. But this is the journey that you should be on.
It never goes away. Once you experience it, it never leaves.
You're going to experience.
Bro, it never leaves.
You are going to experience.
It gets smaller, but it never leaves.
You're going to experience. You're going to experience women who have been abused. You're going to experience women who have had fathers who have treated them poorly. Are you telling me that it's okay for her to bring those experiences to you?
See, I didn't say that. I didn't say bring it. I said,
so you go to get the remote. You go to get the remote. You go to get the remote control.
I said the thought never leaves. I never said. That's what I said. I said the thought. So you talk about the action. It is. The thought and the action are different.
But if you are saying, if either of you are saying,
it is
that what happens is that thought becomes actualized.
No, I didn't say nothing about the action. The thought.
You said if the chick is in the bathroom, you're questioning.
No, I said get rid of the thought.
No, get rid of the thought.
What I'm saying.
Can you get rid of the thought?
I will say this: a boy, right, can't handle a woman coming through the door with her life experiences. A man is going to accept the fact that this woman is a grown-ass woman as I'm a grown man and we both have a past. A boy can't deal with it because he don't know what to do.
Let's say
A man.
I would not frame this as boy or man.
No, I'm not saying that.
I would not frame this as boy or man.
I'm talking about the thought. Listen, they talking about the action. Hold on, let me say this.
Listen.
Let me say this.
You know what? I do not like Wack100. I do not like that 3-finger whack. I don't like that nigga. But that's the truth right there. You know what I'm saying? As men, you know, when you coming into something, you have to leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the best way to move on. But you also, you know, everybody right. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own way of saying something that's right. You also have to heal first. You know what I'm saying? You have to really heal yourself. You know, even though if you're gonna leave the shit in the past, like you ain't gonna bring nothing that you had in the past into the future or the present with you. You still have to heal from it so you don't accuse, so you don't start pointing fingers and you know what I mean, assuming. You feel me? That's why I think come from. But the whole grown man coming into a woman's presence or a woman coming into a grown man's presence, leaving the past behind. Yeah, boys and girls still deal with the past. Men and women move on. I agree with that. I don't even like Wack100. I agree with that though.
Please do. Let me clarify a question so they can say it right.
Please do.
So you gotta say, listen, I'm talking about this. What I'm saying for everybody watching this, I think that men always want to, let's see who can piss the further, because that's what men do. This is what I'm saying, right? The thought.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of a thought from past experiences, right? So if something happened, now this thought come in your mind, does this thought keep replaying, or how do you stop it, or can you stop it?
You embrace the new experience.
That's what I'm saying. How do you stop that thought?
Okay, listen. So you telling me.
I am saying.
Can that thought be stopped?
But you need to go through a process that allows you.
That's the get to know process.
To get more comfortable with the person you were in a relationship with.
Well, that's
I'm
getting
not
old.
saying you have amnesia. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, how do you prevent yourself on acting in a situation that is not
You can't
here?
control the thought.
I have heard this.
Why would you accuse
I have heard. Wait.
They're trying to question.
I have
6 minutes.
I have heard this young elder. I'm gonna call him a young elder.
How do you stop the thought?
I've heard many profound things from this brother next to me.
Nobody can answer that.
I have heard this young elder
Tell me how to stop the thought.
that the past doesn't really exist. The future doesn't really exist.
That nigga on
The
some bullshit.
moment
It don't.
exists. So if that is the case, we have to figure out how to be in the moment with our women.
Okay, listen, okay.
Instead of dealing not even with her past, but some other woman's past.
Before you go to a woman, you can't go to a woman with bad thoughts. That's what I'm trying to say.
Please wait. We're
That's
going to
my
continue
message,
on.
right? So I think everybody getting lost. My message is you cannot go to a woman with bad thoughts. Once you have a thought from a bad thought from a woman, you're going to project it to every other woman until you learn how to deal with your thoughts. Because the thoughts you got to understand are not your own. Like he just said, the selection and the action is yours.
So we're going to
clarified. I agree. You weak when you act on it.
We're going to allow you to finish your time.
Right. The thought it's.
And I just said that. I just said that. Project. You go to project. That's why I had to work on myself too. You know what I'm saying? So I understand exactly where 607 Uncle's coming from, because the only way for you not to project or not to, you know, still do the same thing, you have to remove yourself completely and focus solely on you. Like you can't attach yourself to somebody, even if it's just a friendship. You know what I'm saying? A certain type of friendship. When you attach yourself into that friendship, you ain't giving you your all. You know what I'm saying? You have to give you your all first in order to complete your healing. So you don't project. So you don't start accusing. So you don't assume, or you don't, you know what I'm saying? You feel mad, secure within yourself because you know who you are. Nobody had to make you feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It never stops. So I want everybody watching this to understand that the thought don't go
You're
away.
acting on it. You're saying because you had a thought, you can't be with a woman.
Can't control the thought, no matter.
That's some weak shit.
The act on it matter.
Wack, please, we're going to allow him to finish his time. We have a red flag acknowledgement that's going to sit in.
Who red flag?
Please wait one moment. We're going to let him go ahead and finish.
Let's go.
Come on.
Wait one moment. He's going to finish his time.
I think as I've heard 607 clarify, I agree with that clarification. You're going to have to figure out how to deal with those.
There you go.
Okay.
And I am saying, if you're bringing it into your next relationship, you are not ready for another relationship.
And that's why that's relevant. So I can be ready for a relationship.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
That's what me and you trying to follow.
So now it makes sense. The reason why Wack100 is going against this is because he was married, or he was with his ex-wife, or that's still his wife, actually. They ain't even got a divorce yet. Let's keep in mind. They ain't even get a divorce yet. But he was with that woman from 14 to 44. I think he like 50 something right now, right? So what they saying is that he still ain't over his wife. So this is where it's gonna be. He got to pick the fight now because he got to prove to R&B, the botch BBL lady, what her shit is botched, but he got to prove to her that that's not him. That's crazy. Look at 607 Unc though. He telling the truth though, man. This shit crazy.
We're out here ready for a relationship.
Go ahead, we're gonna bring you in.
Right? We got got the goddess in here.
Here are 65 AI tools you have to know if you want to make a sale.
Yeah, I told you, botch BBL.
Monday CRM.
Botch BBL, whatever. That shit was botch.
Okay, so this is how I feel. I see there's a lot of healing that needs to take.
And it's like when you know you going into a room full of men, why you always want to wear a little skimpy shit? Feel me? As a woman that's pushing damn near 60 years old or something like that. I think she's pushing like maybe 55, 60 or something like that. But why you feel like, I feel like, every podcast this lady go on, she got some little skimpy shit on and she going around a bunch of men. I mean, this is where you know that she be violating this nigga Wack100 because she really don't respect boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she look at him as a peon. She look at Wack100 like a peon because, and listen, I get it. You don't have no control over your woman, but she should want to not do that. You understand me? She, if you know you going in a room full of men, a lot of men and shit like that, it's called modest. Your lady should want to be modest. She shouldn't want to go into a room where it's a possibility a majority of these men is gonna be hawking over her because of the way she's dressed. Yeah. Like, it ain't even about control or none of that. It's about respect. If she had that much respect for that man, what else she be dressed properly? And it's just that shit small as hell. You trying to show everything that you don't have. You got this botch. You look flip-flop. You look off balance. Put her in the comment section like that. She already violating this man. And this is why Wack100 always get into arguments with people on podcasts, because y'all gotta understand that she likes the attention from other men. See what I'm saying? That's why when Sporty Face exposed her for, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, messing with people from Main Street, yeah, they got rid of that man shit.
Man, oh my God.
Seriously.
Over there. No, over there.
No, seriously.
Yours need to be healed. I'm good.
This is how I feel, right? When it comes to taking thoughts or different experiences from past relationships into your new relationship. I feel like in life, we don't give ourselves a chance to live. Life is meant to experience disappointments, ups, downs, happy joys, all these different things. I feel like fear keeps you from really living in the moment, right? And this is also what I feel too. I feel like when you are a person who understands revelation and you understand how to correctly interpret the experiences that you feel when you're in relationships, a lot of times it's just you meeting yourself. So if there's something that I experience with you, there's something in me that I'm meeting that I need to really pay attention to.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with that.
I'm mirroring myself. That's why when you asked him, okay, how do you know that you're looking at yourself? Can you see yourself? Well, I'm looking at you, but I'm really looking at me. Because there's a lot in me that's in you.
Exactly.
There's a lot in you that's in me.
Pay attention to what she just said, y'all. Pay attention to what she just said. Seriously, bro. Shots fired, man. I say that to say this, right? Remember when I said she knows everything Wack100 does. So when that thing came about with the Congo situation and that 8-year-old little girl, allegedly, right? She tried to make it seem like she ain't know nothing about it and she don't agree what he do. She is him. He is her. Any and everything they do together. She knew exactly. Like, they know exactly what they be doing. It just got leaked. That got leaked, so she had to try to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Shit crazy, bro. Same thing. He another Charleston White. He another Charleston White. Keep it real. Put it in the comments. These dudes is alike, man. The same.
So for me, I feel like healing, there's things that need to take place where it's like, no, I can't be selfish. I have to realize that I can't blame anybody else for what I go through. I have to reflect and say, this is something that I allowed. This is something that I attracted. So now it goes back to me. It all points back to self.
Right. And that's what I was saying. Right. And you can't, a lot of people get in a relationship, right? Bam. They get hurt, they move on to the next person, and then that trauma they bring on to the next person, the next person, and so on. They haven't properly healed, right? And I think that's the problem in the world. Everybody is moving too fast, gang. And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I say fuck trust, fuck relationships. Relationships should be outlawed. Listen, Solomon from the Bible. Everybody love him, everybody know him. He had 700 wives, 300 hoes. At the end of the shit, you know what he said? Women take you further away from purpose, right? Because people don't know this. Everybody watching, I'm gonna tell you this. Did you know that your life energy is connected to your sex energy? So your Kundalini energy, when it raise up, is connected to your dick. So a lot of men can't explain the difference that it feel like when you nutting. It's like the same thing. It's like sexual energy, but the sexual energy line is connected to your dick. It's the only line where it's connected to. But time away from sex and enlighten that. It only takes 7 days. So 7 days, the full process will go, and then you can use that energy to actually help you create here, right? Men get all the energy to women. You ever fucked so many times to where now when you bust a nut, nothing come out? I'm for real. You done fucked so many times, you bust a nut, but nothing come out. You shooting blanks.
But I think, and then I also think that men don't know how to choose.
That's how there you go.
And that's why there's a such thing as being unequally
They take
built.
all of it. And that's my thing. So when a man is not disciplined, with his choice, like me, I'm celibate, right? Because it's a choice, right? I don't want sex because it's a choice. When I choose to fuck, I fuck. But it becomes a choice then. My dick is not getting raised for every woman that walk past.
So what is your opinion for poly relationships?
What do you mean? What is the opinion? Listen, fuck who you want to fuck. Fuck a dog, fuck a cat. It don't matter to me.
Well, that's the agreement.
That's bestiality.
It don't matter.
Thank you, Wack, for clarifying.
That's bestiality.
Listen, if she chooses to fuck a beast, how can I determine what she chooses to do? In some kind of way, it gotta be a projection. I'm a fucking beast. Because the only thing I see is me. So if she fuck a beast, I need to look in the fucking mirror.
That carried 10 years.
Listen, I need to look in the mirror.
Would you like to start your 6 minutes?
All right, if I'm around somebody that fuck a beast, I need to look in the mirror.
That's accessory.
What? No, I need to look in the mirror because it's a projection. It's a projection. Everybody in this room have a part of me. It gotta be, or they couldn't be in here, right?
Maybe.
It gotta be.
Wack is gonna start his time. Go ahead.
So
you always do it every time.
My thing about it is, I'm still getting back to. People tell women all the time, if you're over 40 and you got this many kids, you can't get a certain type of man. Right? Right. Is what they say, right? So why would they tell a woman that's highly intelligent, who has children, that are healthy children, are not in trouble, and she's kept herself up, if she can't get a man that probably has children itself? What are we gonna take away from the value of the man that has?
And you know why this now I see why this argument played about, because he got main character syndrome, right? He want to make this shit about him and this goofy ass female of his, right? He gotta make it about her being over 40, single with kids. He found this lady on Clubhouse, man. Like, bro, the dude, SBGBTV, whatever, he put up some pictures of her, bro. He put up some old pictures of her, bro. Like, bro, you start to say, oh my God. Yo, he really built a bear for real. Like, he really, he transformed this lady, and that's okay. And that's okay. And that's why she's standing behind that man. He transformed her. He transformed her, man. Yeah, she was looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he made this shit about him, and yeah, he made this about him and his block's BBL female, and now it's gonna go left.
2, 3, 4 kids.
I agree with you. I believe that.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I believe
now
that
she got to deal with 2, 3 different baby mamas, right? It's she can have 3 kids by the same man, and you got 4 or 5 kids by 2, 3 women. So why do men always find a way to devalue the woman, to say the women don't have a voice, but yet the very same things we find them guilty of, we twice as guilty.
The same way they found.
But Wack100 be the first one to say, you ghetto bitchs. He the first one that be calling out the females that's in poverty. Yo, this goofy ass dude, he is the first one to be calling out the black females especially. But when it comes to that botched BBL female, he be trying to move the goalposts. Yeah, like this, we hear him on No Jumper plenty of times, down black woman, say certain things about women with a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to him and his boss BBL female, he always try to change the narrative. He always try to move the goalpost. Nah, nigga. She the same, brother. You probably worse. Yeah, she probably worse. She got her off Clubhouse, gang. Like, you really wouldn't build a bear though. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Found a way to give her papers and put her in prison, or give her, say she married. The same way. Men have been calling shit for women for a long time.
That's
and
not
blaming
prison.
on God.
That's not prison.
Well, it's prison, gang, because you determine who she. Oh, you love me forever. It's the death do you part.
No,
Stop playing on me. This says me, you gonna lock my love in forever.
Y'all talking about this is the Judeo-Christian underpinning of our society.
Go outside, love somebody else tomorrow.
Wait, Wax time. Get Wax
Let
time.
me tell you what marriage is, bro. I don't believe the paper says you're married. The paper doesn't say you're married.
Right.
it
Because
does.
No, I'll give it to you. Okay. I have a
Well, it doesn't.
listen.
Legally, it does.
If you've been separated 4 or 5 years,
Yep.
you've been living with another woman, providing, protecting.
Yep.
When the other woman hears something outside the house, you ain't there,
That's real.
right? You only in this situation because of the legal terms of it's getting, the divorce, right? So I'm going to say my wife is the one that I provide, I confide, I protect, and who does the same for me. The paper is needed in America for legal reasons. You get what I'm saying?
So why do it?
Because if you're somebody, listen,
I'm against the paper.
Listen,
Well,
if you're somebody,
obey the law.
the person you did that,
Still Wax time. Still Wax time.
He didn't describe the marriage.
Let him finish. You have to let him finish.
He described other things. He didn't describe the person.
You have to let her finish.
You are.
So it makes sense too. Like I said, she just wanted to be seen. So she waves her little red flag so she can come sit up on the thing, wear a little ass, ugly ass dress on. Yeah, I don't like her, man. I don't like her. This is like I don't like Wack100. They have done things to people. They have ruined lives. I'm gonna say allegedly, but y'all know they have ruined lives, and he's still trying to ruin lives. I don't like this dude, man. Real.
You are making that individual the overseer and your voice.
He won't choose
at a time, bro. If you laid out or you can't function, and you got a dope fiend ass son, guess what they can come in and do? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So really, this is real shit. The paper doesn't tell me who I'm in love with. The paper is telling you who I'm trusting to be my overseer, to speak for me at a time that I can't. Who my wife is who I'm providing for, who I'm protecting, who I'm confiding in, who I'm with on the day-to-day.
So you love your wife?
I'm in love.
In love. But that's what I think when it comes to love. I think people put and give
Nigga, I love this water. But I ain't in love.
But I think people give more attention to what they hate versus to what they love. I think when when you hate something, you think about it all the time, you talk about it, I can't wait to see you. But when you love something, you ignore it. A lot of people got women right now, they ignore. They don't worry about her till she gone. So I love what you're saying because the female have been ignored.
Every time you talk to me on the phone or in person, who voice you hear in the background?
That's good, but that's different.
Who voice you hear in the background?
I tell everybody you different, and you try to act like you're not different.
Who voice you hear in the background?
You're different. I'm gonna keep saying it 100 times. You're different, and when I tell everybody you're different, they don't understand. But right now, you speak it differently, right? Because you're different. What I'm saying is, the woman has been.
You chose well. We heard her. We heard her speak. You chose well. I mean, it's very clearly.
I can't say I chose well.
She chose.
I can say that she had amnesty in her heart to allow me to audition. Because she comes from a.
Come on now,
listen,
deep now. Let's get deep.
She comes from a community, right? To where if she wanted to, she could play all kind of games. See, my first situation, I control.
Bro, is he serious right now, bro? Did he really get on Beyonce and Jay-Z internet, bro, and lie like that? He said, order her, he said, he said she comes from a community where she could have her way. Order, bro, he lying. He lying. Or she can't even have her way right now. She damaged goods. The fact that she's chilling with you or she even engaging with you, 3-finger whack, and we know what you like, homie. You know what I'm saying? We know what you like. Allegedly, we know what you like. She's damaged goods, bro. On God in heaven, she's damaged goods. You talking about she can have her way. You can't even have your way, goofball. Lying and shit. You need to chill, bro. Your ass need to go to jail for that, bro. FBI, open up! That should be a crime, saying stupid shit like that. That should be a crime, nigga. The hell?
That circle. She has a circle that's so vast. From church side, the book writing side. She's from the South. I don't live down there, right? So she had, every year she usually take a trip down south, right? I knew that and understood that. So the first chance it came, I made sure I went down south, right? Because I didn't want to disrupt her peace and her energy. You get what I'm saying? So when I came into this situation, I was damaged. Damaged because my ways, I was already set in them. You couldn't tell me my ways was wrong because that's who I was. And if you didn't want to accept it, then you can get away from me. And the reason why I'm able to acknowledge that is because I never had anything that I was scared to lose.
So I have a follow-up question.
But why different? Because why
you get what I'm saying?
But why different? See, he lived both lives. Like the Wack been in the streets, right? You see the penitentiary pictures? So I said, at the end of this life. So it's kind of like different. He understand, right? So it's kind of like
it's impossible to learn without flaws.
No, he just like us. He's a priest too. He just don't want to be. He the same.
So now,
don't want to be.
So now,
he just refused to walk in the person that he actually is.
And I think that was
And
what
that's his
my
problem.
purpose was, because I was damaged as well. For me, it was like when I met him and when we got together, I saw wisdom. I heard wisdom. It was like, oh my God, that's my Solomon. I'm Sheba. I come with my own gifts. I understand I'm a goddess with my own right. So for me, it was like, that's him. But I was so afraid. And my damage looked like I just drowned myself as a workaholic. So I wouldn't be distracted, because for me, it was like men are distractions. You're a distraction. You're going to get me to slow down.
You was on Clubhouse, lady. What the hell is she talking about? Y'all, oh my God. Did they really write this shit up? Oh, this is a script, huh? Oh, this is a script. This was scripted out. Yeah. See, this bullshit ass fairy tale. What the hell is they talking about? Your ass was on Clubhouse, man. Y'all was on Clubhouse, and he was over there searching for some transmissions, and he bumped into you because allegedly they said your ass was looking like one before he fixed you up. I'm just saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I ain't said they said it, okay? I ain't said they said it. They said you was looking like a transmission before he fixed you up. You understand me? Like, yeah. They said, yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Is it true? Is it true? She talking about something like they made this shit like they really had a whole fairy tale going on and shit. They started off in Clubhouse, man. May God bless America, man. May God bless America, man. She about to put on, yo. They about to make it to the Tubi movies ASAP.
And then you're not going to be able to outrun me. I'm going to outrun you. You're going to pull on all my motivation. You're not going to be able to pour back into me.
That's what they do.
Right. So when it came to him.
That's what men do to women.
Hold on, we're going to let it go.
So when it came to him, I heard an elevated level of me and a freedom that I longed for. I felt like I was in a box and I had to be this pretty little woman who was put up and had to be super professional. I didn't cuss in public, use no profanity. It was certain things I didn't feel like I could just be free to be myself. So watching him was like, oh my God, that's me. That's me. How do I get that freedom? So for me, it was like, let me.
Him lying. The man got deceit and trickery on his arm. So what you're saying is him lying and manipulating, that was freedom to you? Yeah, you the devil. Even the devil wears a dress too. Yeah, you the goddamn devil, man. You're telling us that from you viewing him on whatever you seen, because you heard him on Clubhouse and he would just be over talking people and shit. He's a goofy, you know what I mean? But you heard him on Clubhouse and he inspired you to say he will give you freedom, or you just needed a master to control your goofiness. I don't know.
Plug into him because I need his freedom.
This is his first time hearing that. Look at his face.
And for me it was like
he about to cry.
One tear, just one.
And for me it was like I need to give him my peace.
And this is how they know she lying. This is how they know she lying. You gotta watch 607 Unc. You gotta watch 607 Unc. He knows how to like subliminally shoot his shot, right? This lady is lying. She's lying, bro. They know they was coming on this goddamn. This is probably like the biggest platform besides No Jumper that they've been on. Let's keep it 100. This is probably like the biggest platform besides No Jumper that they've been on together. Boy, is they putting on a show. This shit is staged like an MFer. Yeah, this shit is staged, man.
I felt like he didn't have a safe place to rest and to be the young man, the boy, the everything, the silly, the safe, and all that. So for me, it was like this ego, which is why we have the book Ego Exposed. So it was this big ego. And for me, it was like I had no ego. So I felt like I needed ego to hide, to be able to protect myself, but he needed to be able to be vulnerable. So it was like, let me get some of that masculinity and I'm going to pour into you some of this femininity.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
And that was like the band.
That sounds like
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You know, we come into what we come into naturally. We don't energy suck. You don't suck the energy. Don't let me come suck your energy from you and you suck the energy from me. This is how you know these two are the devil. Yeah, these two right here. Yeah, Boss BBL female and Three Finger Jack. Yeah, they are the devils. I'm gonna say allegedly because you know how they play, but allegedly these people are the devils, man. Seriously.
Like a brother.
No, we applaud that. I wanted to just go ahead and follow because you guys both made great points in regards to relationships. Now, Wack, you have stated the faults of boys that need to become men, and you guys have both talked about your alignment and why you guys work together because you aligned immediately. What would be your advice for young women that receive a man that is in the same category as you said, the perfect alignment for you, but they mess it up because of their fear? What would be your advice
There
to
we
those
go.
women?
Back to that.
This will be my advice to those women. Number one, I believe there's 3 types of men, right? And for a woman, you have to know yourself. 3 phases of a man. You have a seed, you have the tree, and then you have the tree that bears fruit. So for me, I understood what season I was in my life. Am I the woman that's in a place to water a seed? Am I a woman who's in the place to prune the tree? Am I a woman who's in the place to pick the fruit and know who to give it to? So for me, I understood me and who I was. Then I had to understand there's a difference between a visionary and a dreamer. Women, ladies, there's a difference. You have a visionary, and a visionary is a man who's a dreamer, but he also understands his weaknesses. He also understands that I have a vision, but I need someone to delegate. There may be times where I can't dream, so I need to be able to pick the dreamer. There may be times where I lose hope, and I need to pick someone to motivate.
Vision, a dream that we made a vision.
And what's that dream?
Incredible diapers. 15 trips to Vietnam, Hong Kong, China, and
Bro, did this nigga really get on Beyonce? Oh my God, bro. Yo, I didn't know that he really did this clown ass shit right here. Bro, we all know that that shit is not real. Incredible Diapers is not real, bro. DZ been exposed that, man. SBGBTV been exposed that. This nigga, yo, him and his boss BBL female is crazy. 607, you crazy for allowing this shit. This is why them 2 dudes, right? That's what I'm saying. I just want to get to the part where the dude said what he said about Wack100, right? But this shit right here is starting to make me believe that this is really scripted. This is all planned out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta remember, these dudes got nothing but content. Like, they do reality TV shows and shit. You feel me? That shit is all scripted. You gonna put, like, she talking about the visionary and the dream and all that shit, and he gonna place them fake ass diapers in her goddamn hand, man. What the hell? You gonna put them damn diapers in her hand knowing them shit's fake, bro. No jumper. Even Adam 22 exposed that shit. You goofy. This nigga. I don't even want to react to this shit, though, boy, man. I thought that shit was real. I thought this whole argument was real. This shit was fake, man.
now we have contracts with the DRC, the government of Congo, Nigeria. We just got contracted on the 68 stores in Central Fresno.
That's incredible.
Right there, though. Y'all heard what he said? Congo. Congo. That's the same place where they were saying that he was supposed to be sacrificing, allegedly sacrificing that 8-year-old girl to the Congo. And y'all know what's going on. Y'all know these kids is being trafficked. It's allegedly. We just seen the people get knocked off. It's like 30, I think it's like 30-something people get knocked off for the kids trafficking thing, man. It's all around the world. You heard? Congo. He said it.
And again, that's something that New York, that seed was planted in New York, in the Bronx, watching the kids run around with bullshit diapers. So I had all the dreams and the visions of it, but all the ins and outs and all the little tedious things.
When she look at that man like that, she know that boy lying. Look at her. Looking at that man like, why is you lying? You gonna put these goddamn diapers in my hand. You gonna put these diapers in my hand. And you know what he did too? I noticed that he always do that too. Every time he feel like she talking too much, he find a way to weasel his ass in to shut her the fuck up. Good job, Wack100. Good job.
Things, she was able to plug into
and that's how I end up plugging in. I think that's how I won his heart, right? Because when you deal with men who are visionaries, like there's a lot of women that try to plug in. So for me, it was like, okay, am I plugging in to take? No, I'm not plugging in to take because I see an elevated version of myself. So I want to take care of that. So the first thing I noticed, this man has everything. What is it that I can give him? What can I bring? What can I lay at his feet? I looked at his website with the Incredible Diapers and I realized, hey, my business is marketing and branding. So I understood my gifts. So I said, I need to elevate his site. The website was nice, but I knew that I could take it to another level. So what I told him is, hey, I like your website, but I'd like to take it to another level. I understood that this was a man that was prideful. He was going to try to pay me.
So she's sitting here trying to tell people that it started with her noticing the website that hasn't been up since 2022. These people is lying, man. I don't even want to hear this lady no more. Lying ass.
So what I did was
American. I'm an African American.
You're American first.
I'm an African American.
Now we got.
Where were you born?
I was born in the United States.
Okay, now let me ask you something. If I told you tomorrow I got a first class ticket and we leave and going to Congo, you can't go. You know why you can't go?
Why?
Y'all notice he talking about the Congo. Notice he's talking about the Congo, man. And you gotta go do your homework on that lady saying that he was trying to sacrifice some kids. Allegedly, he was trying to sacrifice some kids to the Congo, man. And it's just even more coincidence that he got some baby type shit going on with the kids. Some incredible diapers. That's fake. Shit is crazy.
Can I go?
Because for one, your visa ain't clear, and two, it takes 10 days after you put that shot that gotta go in any American to go to Africa.
First of all, hold on, wait. I'm reclaiming my time. First of all, this is a brother that is a chief in Ghana. The yellow fever shot he's describing is lifetime.
Let them go back and
I
forth.
took it 10 years ago. So I do not have to wait 10 days.
You do.
Maybe
you know
you
why?
do.
You know why?
Maybe you do.
It expires every 10.
No, it does not.
Want to bet?
Listen, check the CDC.
Do you want to bet?
And tell this brother he's wrong.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Yes, pull it up.
Card.
Pull it up.
Want to pull a yellow card up?
I have my yellow card as well. What does that mean?
Wait.
This is where Wack100, when he started getting caught in his lies, this probably be the first lie he got caught in, because he can't pull out the yellow card. And he gets mad. He going sunny real quick though.
You saying it don't expire in 10 years?
You have to go to the CDC,
every 10
brother.
years.
Wait. When
every 10 years.
Every 10
but
years.
my point is this.
Brother, wait.
African ain't got to take a shot.
Listen.
Their system and everything about them is totally different from ours.
First of all,
you're not an African.
First of all,
and they don't expect. They don't accept you as an African.
First of all, I think you think you're talking
If you get
loud.
off that plane,
first of all,
tell them I'm African.
First of all,
they gonna tell you.
First of all, hello. First of all, now you can't call me Jabari anymore. You have to call me Nana Kwame Brenya, which is my name.
That's just a game.
Second of all, every 10 years you have to get a new card. He's confusing getting a card with the need to get a shot.
No,
confusion.
No, not.
Third of all, wait a minute. This
is a fact.
Wait a minute. Brother, I took 4,000 people to Africa. You don't know about this as well as I.
Listen to me.
So wait. Wait. Africans get yellow fever too. Yes, I'm an African.
No, you're American.
If a kitten is born in the oven, does that make it a biscuit?
You're American.
I'm an African American. I'm an African American.
You're American first.
I'm an African American.
You're American of African descent.
That is your understanding. You're wrong.
Africans don't fuck with you.
For many years.
We're going to settle for one moment. She has something to interject. She has an interjection. We're going to
That was an interruption, brother. That was an interruption.
We're letting her interject. We have to go.
That was an interruption.
A real story. Okay, my very first time going to Africa. And I'm all happy, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going back to Africa. I'm going back to the motherland. I'm an African American. So I get there. I go to Ghana. I get there. And they look at me and they say, because I didn't have my visa upon arrival, so I ended up having to pay for that.
Right.
So they looked at me and they said, what is your family name? So my friend told me, my friend told me to lie and say that her father was my father, so they'd give me the visa upon arrival because I didn't have it when I got there. So I told them I couldn't even say the damn name right.
She telling on, listen, these people, man, it's crazy.
First, right? So anyhow, so she told me to say the acetate or something.
Okay.
So I go down there, and so they told me, I said, well, I'm African American. They said, you are not. You are not African American. There is no such thing as an African American. You are an American woman trying to find your roots. And I swear to God, and they laughed at me so hard.
That was it right there. That was the point. Listen,
I want to be very clear. Hold on.
As promised, it's your
You
time.
allowed an interruption.
Hold on.
They laughed at me.
We're going to allow you to finish your
We
time.
want to be
You
civil.
allowed an interruption to cut my
You want all this
Real
bullshit.
So let's be really clear.
Go ahead.
I want to be very clear, right? And for everybody watching this, this is going kind of like hurt, but she just said something I want everybody to reflect on. I want to reflect on this. Something happened, right? And the things that happened, you could take a Cuban person, put him next to me, he have dark skin. They're going to consider him black, right? You're going to say he black. Our skin don't determine where we at. That don't determine nationality. See, what happened to us in slavery, something happened, and this happened to us, and y'all don't understand what happened. Our nationality was lost. The closest thing they can find us to, they direct us to, is from Africa. But Africa is not us because Africa sold us. Right? So everybody that's watching this got to understand this. We are not Africans. If you are in America, there's no way you can be Africans because you were sold by the Africans.
They didn't want your punk ass.
What is your rebuttal to Native blacks versus African Americans?
What do you mean?
Are Native blacks and
They sold us, right? They sold us, and God damn it, Wack100 ass allegedly. He's selling them back to goddamn kids. Yeah, I'm gonna say allegedly, but this bitch ass nigga 607 I do not like him no more. Ever since this nigga got with Wack100, I can't rock with this nigga no more. He done sold his damn. He probably went over to Africa and sold himself too. Yeah, ain't no secret. I'm just saying, bro. You talking about you agree with this botched BBL female? You got to be out of your mind, bro. Yeah, you over here tripping. Talking about, I believe you though. The Africans did sell us, and I believe that you, Wack100, and R&B, and all the rest of them is selling kids back to Africa allegedly. That's what I believe. All you niggas.
African Americans. I'm saying something. Well, Chris,
We all natives.
Listen, it's totally different. And I can go directly against that compared to the natives. When they got here, when Christopher Columbus came here, he saw the natives, and the natives told him, "Yo, I got these weapons here. Where you get them from?" Basically, I got them from niggas. Basically, I got them from black people. So basically, what I'm telling you is he got them from black people that was already here that was not African.
Okay, before we're gonna let you.
I want to be really clear. I want to be really clear. I want to be really clear that something terrible happened to African people in the United States. This is a reality. Something horrible happened. Something horrible happened.
Oh, you talking about slaves?
Right? I'm talking about slavery and things that happened after slavery.
Slavery
and I'd like you to stop for a second because you interrupted a lot. So let's be really clear that something horrible happened. There were some Africans that were involved. But I don't know why these Negroes, and I'm going to call them Negroes for a second, are focused on the group of people.
What yo, Wack100, right? Wack100 he's a little ass kid, bro. Yeah, he a little ass kid. That nigga said, "You a Negro? Fuck you calling a Negro, bro? Like, shut up, bro." He tried to tell you real quick what he trying to say. Stupid.
Who got the least benefit? Their societies were destroyed.
You're a Negro.
Their societies were destroyed. I don't see him rolled up in the Citibank saying, "What about the money that you took in my enslavement?" You're really comfortable. You're really comfortable. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing with the people whose families were destroyed. And by the way, why do we never talk about the Africans who fought against enslavement? The reality is, you don't know the history.
The ancestors
you don't know
died.
the history.
They will be
There were
rolling in their grave and saying,
there were Africans who fought, and there were others. There were
2 facts going on at one time.
Africans who fought, and there were Africans who were traded. That's the reality.
I'm Native
But
American.
I don't care. Now, let me be really clear about this. Let me be really clear about this. I don't care whether no one on the continent of Africa said I'm an African, because my identity has little to do with what someone else tells me.
They don't accept you.
I'm going to tell you, Kwame Brenya, you can't say Jabari
They don't
anymore.
accept you.
That name has been taken from you. You don't have the honor of using it anymore. So let's be really clear. He says they don't accept you.
They don't.
What does that mean?
They don't.
The reality is that there must be a healing. There must be a healing that occurs between continental Africans and diasporan Africans. Are there problems? Yes.
I'm not coming on Saturday. I'm strapped for cash.
You should sell some stuff on Depop. There's no sell.
But I'm gonna also tell you, I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something else. You just go ahead, wait. You just go ahead and allow Wack to have this place that has none of the resources necessary to run modern society. All of the resources are on the continent. And what we are saying is, how many of you are continuing? That's not even true. Stop. Stop.
Here, bro.
Stop.
Would you like 2 minutes of rebuttal? Bro, what I'm saying is, you want to be accepted into something that you can't be. There's no
You the one that's the American.
I'm American.
You the one that's the American. They accepted you?
I do.
They accepted
America,
you?
Yeah. Good.
You in Florida, right?
No.
Where you at?
Cali.
You in Cali.
America accepted me.
America accepted you?
That's a fact.
Really?
That's a fact.
What year were you born?
1977.
And where?
Granada Hills, California.
Where?
Nigga, you heard what I
What
said?
is Granada Hills, California?
Nigga, that's where I was born.
What's the largest city near it?
Los Angeles.
Hold on, let me ask you
The city of Los Angeles.
So let's be clear. Let's be clear. That same area.
Why do you always gotta act like